Hey guys, this is Gene at DNS Bait, and this report is current as of Friday, August the 2nd here. Water temperatures on the lake have cooled down quite a bit in the last week and a half. We were up as high as 84, 85 degrees. Now we're in the 72, 73 degree area, so it definitely has cooled down quite a bit. Perch fishermen on the lake have really reduced in numbers, but the guys that are coming are still having some success. It's not quite as good as it was before, but every day I talk to some guys that do pretty well. Some areas that have produced in the last week or so are out here off of Governor's Island on the Warner Bay side and on the west side of Governor's Island. Anywhere from the weed edge out to about 20, 21 feet of water. Also over by the hatch cover, anywhere from the weed edge, 10, 12, well actually probably 12, 13 feet of water. Out, I've heard as deep as 31, 32 feet of water at times. That whole weed line on the west side from Marshall Park and down by Stony Point, Spring Harbor has produced on occasion some nice catches of perch. And then again at Spring Harbor, you can always look out a little bit deeper there in that main basin there out in the 20, 25 foot. I haven't heard them as deep as 30 there, but they probably would be using that same water depths. Other guys have had some success off and on over in the Picnic Point area and also University Bay, over by the university itself, down by the Union, over by Edgewater Motel, and then out in front of Tenney Park and Burley Street. All those areas have produced some pretty nice numbers of perch at times here. They just don't seem to be real consistent at the moment. And again, you're starting to run into a lot of smaller perch, but they are getting a lot of nice ones, so you got to get out there and do it. Smallmouth bass have moved back up on the weed lines, it sounds like, out here on Mendota. Haven't really heard a lot of bluegill action on Mendota other than just the few scattered bluegills along the weed line, but no concentrations have I heard. White bass, some guys that I know have been fishing a few white bass. They've been doing fairly well in the evenings out in Warner Bay and off Governor's Island. Trolling's been working pretty good for them again. Shore fishermen have been getting a few white bass off Governor's Island in the evening and off the Tenney Park breakwall in the evening. Other shore action, a couple guys I've talked to have been getting a few nice bluegills at Tenney Park, and a couple guys have been getting some perch off the breakwall early in the morning at Tenney Park. The convention center wall has been producing good too for some guys from shore, some crappies and some bluegills. As far as Lake Monona goes, the bluegill action has been good out there. A lot of fish from the outside weed line out even into 50 feet of water now. They're suspending over deeper water. So that suspended bite is going pretty good. Not a lot of guys have been out there doing it, but there's some pretty decent fish in the 7.5 to 8 inch range. And they've been getting quite a few perch on Monona on the weed lines in several areas, like over by the rock pile at Stony, at Squaw Bay, and several other areas. Down on Lake Waubesa, all I've been hearing is a lot of suspended crappie action. And the bass fishermen, they've been saying it's going to get a little bit slow, 7, 8 feet of water in several areas on the lakes on Waubesa and Monona. And then the muskie fishermen have been telling me it's been pretty quiet down there, everywhere actually. They haven't been doing too well at all. That's it for now, folks. See you later.